Hi creative mind, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to bring to you how to make corsets. Previous video we talked about how to draft out corsets, the front. If you have been following me to this point and you watched my previous video, you see I showed how to cut how to draft out corsets, both the front and the back. So today we are going to put it into practical, like let's make it on our fabric. Here I made use of bridal satin and a Ankara fabric, though I use my hairstyle on my Ankara, and the upper part of this corset is going to be bridal satin, so I used hairstay on the bridal satin, then gum stay on the lining. I use the softest gum stay. I have to double it. Here I'm using 2 inches by width. I made use of 2 inches so I can use it to cover the bone. Next, you have to measure the length you want your bonnet to be. Yeah, the length I want my bonnet to be is 8 inches. Why? Because the full length of the bridal satin is 9, and if I make it 9 inches, it will give me stress when I want to lining it and so on. Next, you have to take your bonnet, try to use maxing tape to max the tip in order to not to make your client uncomfortable, because if you just fix it that way on the fabric or just fix it that way on the bridal satin, it's going to pinch the person. Maybe it will not be so relaxed, you get. Here you iron the boning to make it more relaxed, even while you're sewing. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. Now I just move over to the fabric. Like I said before, the width is 2 inches. Any other person can use 1.5, but in this particular video I used 2 inches. Then I used 7 inches for the length. Meanwhile, the length of the bridal satin is 9 inches. Why I made use of 7 inches for the boning is for me to be able, for the boning to be shorter, so I can be able to line in it and it will bring out more shape. Alright, so while attaching the boning, you just make sure your hands are straight while sewing. You put the boning inside the fabric, then place it on the bridal satin, then you sew straight. After sewing, you flip it to the other side, you flip it to the right, then sew on top of the boning. Just watch what I did in this video. Very easy to make. This video is strictly for beginners. If you look very well, you see how I place the boning. First of all, you sew it at the left part. After sewing it straight down, then you now flip the boning to the right and you sew it. The excess fabric that will be out there, you cut it off. Just watch and see what I did. Okay, next I have to add the corset. If you watch closely, you see how I added it. I started from the midpoint of the underbust to the armhole. Then I start from the midpoint again to the other side. If you want it to be accurate, you have to do it this way. So right here, whatever you do to the fabric, just do it to the lining. So we are going to do the same thing we did on the fabric to the lining. Right now, we'll move over to the lining. We'll do the same thing we did on the main fabric. We'll do it on the lining. So that's all. Please, if you follow this video to this point, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Please, if you have any question, drop on the comment section. I'm available to answer your questions, okay? Note that ironing is very, very important. So we are done. So we are just ironing it right now. Right now we'll move over to the yoke. If you want to know how I draft out this yoke, just take out your time to check out my previous video on drafting out corsets. You know how I draft out the yoke. So right now we'll move to the yoke. I'm going to cut it out and place it on the bridal satin, which is the fabric. So right here you cut for both the material, and that's the bridal satin, which is our main material, and for the lining. Then you use the lining, go over to your machine and turn it over. Just what I did. After turning it over, then you can now add it to the main corset. Alright, here you place the yoke in between the fabric and the lining, then use your pin to hold it to enable you to sew. Please, if you have watched this video to this point, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for staying tuned to this point.